Dodgers and Diamondbacks ready to play the middle game of this 3-game series on a beautiful night for baseball. And we're going to roll with a 3-man booth tonight with a guy that you might recognize at home. Look what we got up here. Yep. We got Mookie Betts. We got him outfitted
Don't
with
miss one.
Yeah,
it's getting better, right?
It's getting better. It's getting better. I can move it. Doctor said I can move it. I can start to squeeze my hand now. Not squeeze anything, but we're trending.
I like it.
Squeezing a pencil with that hand. We got you keeping score here.
My dad did this a lot growing up, and so I'm going to try it.
All right, let's do it. I mean, if you're going to be up here, let's do it right.
Right.
All right, here we go. The lineup looks like this today with Ohtani up there to lead it off. Then Smith, Freeman, and Teoscar Hernandez. Pages in center. Rojas at short. Hayward, Taylor, and Lux to finish things up against a guy making his big league debut. The first pitch that he throws in the majors is to Shohei Ohtani. And it's fouled back and out of play. His name's Christian Mena. He's just 21 years old. He was the youngest pitcher in AAA, and now he's in the major leagues.
Yeah, you take a look at that home run stat, 15, so it jumps out at you. But remember, he was pitching at Reno. And that place, not only is it a bandbox, but it flies out of there. PCL, not an easy place to pitch, so don't get deceived by the numbers.
Ohtani's home run yesterday, his 10th in his last 14 games. This one ricochets up and hits him in the chin.
He for sure yelled down there.
He yelled real loud last night when it hit his foot. He does yell really loud. Cracks this one through. Other thing that's loud is everything that he hits.
Yeah, that's a fact. That is a fact.
Hey, true story that you were altering your secondary leads over at first base?
Yeah. If you go and I take one shuffle to my right and then one shuffle directly behind me. Because he hit one ball that was 118 by my head, and I ended up scoring. And I said, I'll never again. Yeah, so I'm over there trying to protect myself.
Yeah, preservation, man.
Is there anything that he told you about playing short that you had no idea about, or it really resonated? Or
I would say there's so many styles to playing shortstop. Your emphasis can be funnel, it could be push through, it could be play on the run, it could be whatever, right? His point to me that resonated the most was you have to be able to do them all. No matter what. You can push through, you can funnel, you can do this, you can do that, but you have to be able to do everything. And that really resonated because it's like you don't get married to one specific way.
So what does funnel mean? What is
like go this way with the ball.
With the glove, the ball coming.
Yeah.
Okay,
going this way.
You.
Yeah,
okay,
right. That's considered funneling.
Okay.
And sometimes when the ball bounces in front of you, you have to funnel it, right? But sometimes when it's in front of you, you can't funnel it because it's going to be too far, so you got to push through it.
Yeah, okay.
Sometimes you get stuck, so you have to just create momentum some way and just run, and you run through it. And he broke down all of them and said you have to be all of them if you want to be good at it. And I respect him so much for not trying to tell me one way. He just wants me to be me, and he preaches that.
Is there any one way that is more challenging than another, or that you found, okay, look at the funneling, I get it, but I'm not really digging it?
No, because I had that mindset, and he got me out of it because you don't know what the ball is going to do, and you have to be able to do all of them, and you have to be able to do all of them in a short amount of time.
There's an infinite number of ground balls that you can experience, but you're only going to experience those in those different funneling types by going out there and doing it.
Exactly.
Right?
So early on, that's where so many mistakes come from. I can take ground balls all day. You guys see how many ground balls I take. Yeah. It's definitely not lack of effort, but when the ball comes to you in the game, it's a different feeling. Like all eyes are on you. You got to field it. You got to throw it. You got to remember all the reps that you took, and it's got to come. I mean, it's a lot, and so the only real way to learn is messing up, and I've done a lot of that. I've done a lot of that. You got to have some thick skin going out there to shortstop for the first time. Going out, taking the challenge to go play short, and being okay at it so far has gave me the confidence that I can do anything in the world.
That is awesome.
That position, that is the hardest thing to do. I mean, outside of catching.
You have a greater appreciation now for guys that play short. Yeah, I
at a high level, especially. I mean, obviously anybody, right?
Right.
But if you want to play short at a high level like Miggy Rojas, I appreciate what he does behind the scenes. It was fun. It's fun coming to work knowing that I get to learn and I get to experience something new. Like going to right, it's 3-4 years in, it's like, okay, there's nothing really new that's going to come. It's just what ground ball is going to, or what fly ball is going to come today. And in short, it's like any new situation can come up today, and I'm excited to see what happens. And I know every time it seems like a new situation has come up, I haven't done it right. I've thrown it away. I haven't fielded it, whatever it is. And it really does suck. It keeps me up at night, actually. But
so what happens when you master that? What's your next challenge? You going to try and catch, or are you going to?
No, I'm not going to. Short is enough. Short is enough.
And now pitching.
Yeah, that's right.
Used to pitch a little bit.
No, yeah, that was back in the day. Man.
Yes, it was playing short until it wasn't.
Yeah, no, I'll never do that. But it's been fun.
Started this game with a single. Came in to score on the home run from Freddie Freeman. Do you guys' jaws drop the way ours do as fans of this game, as players down in the dugout watching here?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to put into words. I mean, every time he gets to the plate, everyone here is expecting something great. He's probably expecting something great. I mean, and he keeps doing it. I mean, he just keeps doing it over and over again. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Waits on this 2-0 pitch.
Is there anything as a teammate now that you've seen him do that you didn't realize he was that good at, or that meticulous about, or?
No, I mean, other than outside of just hitting it hard all the time. I mean, he works the same amount as everyone else.
Right.
I mean, he understands the game, I would say, the same amount as everyone else. I mean, probably at a higher level for him, but I would say probably the same as everyone else. I mean, I think he's just that much better than everybody.
Well, I think you hit it right on the head when you talked about how hard he hits it. I didn't realize he hit it that hard consistently.
All the time.
Right?
Even the out. I mean, even ground outs,
Yeah, there have been times where it looks like he's completely fooled and off balance, and it still sounds like a shotgun.
Mm-hmm. I mean, in the cage. I mean, he's hitting flips. He's hitting flips harder than I hit it in the game.
Okay, we're not going down that path again about you not being.
No, but I'm just saying, this is about him.
He's worked it full. So what are we saying? Exit velocity off flips? Is he?
Yeah, he's hitting it like in the cage. He's hitting it like 110.
Get out.
Yeah.
On flips?
Oh, I mean, he's hitting it 100 off the tee. So then flips is, got a little bit
breaking pitch there.
That's a good pitch right there.
Number 16, Will Smith.
See, for that kid right now, he's not even going to remember the first inning. All he's going to remember is, I remember that time I faced Shohei Ohtani when I was 21 years old.
Grandpa, tell me about your big league debut. Well, settle in, son. Mookie, for the little leaguers that are listening back home, as they are through baseball learning about failure and staying positive through those failures, what would you tell them?
I mean, it sounds easy, and it's really sounds easy to just say stay positive. Just stay positive. I mean, what does that really mean, And negativity is going to enter your mind. It's inevitable, but I mean, I think it's just important to just cheer yourself on. Like sometimes when I've made errors out there and you see my mouth moving, I'm like, all right, come on, buddy, you're good, keep going, you got to keep going, ready for the next one. And it's hard, it's hard to cheer yourself on. It's really easy to just sulk, right? It's really hard to cheer yourself on, but I think that energy and that effort that you put in cheering yourself on makes you feel better. And nobody's going to treat you better than you, And As a kid, I know nobody's going to understand that, but really it's just be your own best friend. Like, be able to sit in a room and be one with yourself. And that sounds so weird to tell a kid, but I mean, that's what I would tell my younger self, and I would tell them I would let myself figure it out at that point.
I mean, I got to ask you, is this all self-taught, or do you speak to people, or they're therapists, or they're mental coaches?
Yeah,
or
it's not self-taught. A lot of it is trial and error.
Okay.
So I'm out there. I've said negative stuff to myself.
Right.
That doesn't work. Said positive stuff to myself. I mean, it's better. But, I mean, the game's going to be the game, and the only thing you can really do is give yourself the best opportunity, and if you're in the best headspace for that opportunity, your successes go higher. But if you're in the negative, how many times have you been in the box like, I just don't feel right. I just don't feel right. It doesn't matter what pitch is coming.
Right.
You're out. And so in failing so much, I mean, you just try different things. And since I've been my own biggest cheerleader, I feel like I've grown not only as a baseball player, but as a person.
It's probably more enjoyable too, isn't it? Like just coming to work every day.
Yep. People want to be around you. You're positive. Your energy is good. Your aura is good because you are cheering yourself on. I'm not going to get down and negative. I'm not going to get down and negative when you make an error, so I'm definitely not going to do it for myself. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard, but you got to do it.
So you tried the Goggins approach.
Yeah, that didn't work for me. And baseball, I don't think baseball is that kind of thing, but it may work for some people. It may work for some people, but the hard.
Callous your mind, Mookie.
Callous your mind. That if I got to do all that, I probably don't want to be a part of it. Like if I got to callous my mind and just go through all that, I want to feel the emotions and whatnot. I enjoy that. I'm not gonna say the highs and lows, but
right.
the emotional roller coaster sometimes is good. It's fun. Makes you appreciate life.
Taylor takes strike 3, 2 gone in the 4th. So as you've gotten that positive self-talk, started doing that more, does it still feel like playing a game? Do you still feel like you're out there having fun? As hard as you work, as much pressure as you put on yourself, are you still able to feel like a kid out there?
At times, sometimes when it gets hard, man, it gets hard. It feels like a job. It's like, I gotta go, and knowing I don't feel good. But then when you feel good, you're out there having fun, being a kid, and so it's I know I keep reiterating myself, but you got to take the good with the bad. You have to, because if you fight one way or the other, it just doesn't work. And the game is, I mean, you could feel good, and then all of a sudden it's gone. And you can hit a line drive at someone, and because they caught it, that can ruin your day. And it shouldn't be able to do that.
Preach. I'm telling you. I mean, this is about as real a conversation as certainly as I've ever heard in a booth, but just in general about the game and playing the game, and coming from you, the credibility is off the charts. So
Thanks.
I certainly appreciate you coming up here and sharing with us. Not calling a game, but sharing with us, because this has been off the hook.
It's fun, man. It's fun, and people don't understand, the within the game things. They may coming from someone. Yeah, you probably said all these things, and
no, coming from you, this is legit.
That's what I'm here for. I'm here for a good time, but not a long time.
Ohtani here, tying on the board after the walk from Lux. Ohtani with a half-hearted swing and a miss. You self-talking your bones.
Yeah, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. The bones don't listen.
Yeah.
Only the brain.
Shohei today, 1 for 2. Singled and scored in the first, struck out in the second. Swings and misses, 0-2. It's been a blast having you up here. I'm glad we could do this, and obviously the door's open.
We'll see. We'll take a poll. Ask the fans, should I come back? See what they say.
I think they're going to say, yeah, we'd much rather have you come back down there, go down there.
Yeah.
You're really good up there, but
I'm working on it. I'm out there with the boys early, but I'll be back. Hopefully, what, August? I don't even know. I can't even throw something out. Oh.
High line drive to right field, but McCarthy's got it. Mookie Betts, everybody. Hey,
all right, guys.
Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
Get well soon.